What do we want from this pack, you guys? This one's pretty interesting. I don't think you're supposed to take Charging Troll, but I do like Scorching Lava and Repulse. This doesn't answer stuff that's big. These cards are really close, I think. Because Repulse has the higher ceiling. Yeah. Repulse has the higher ceiling, but Scorching Lava is just like really good. I think I'll take Repulse over Scorching Lava, but honestly, I've played Boros, straight up Boros multiple times. I would believe that Scorching Lava is a better pick. It's funny how close the common interaction spells in Invasion are. I went back and forth on another one the other day. For a second I thought Cauldron Dance was the black and red, the Smoldering Tar, and I got excited, but now it's not Smoldering Tar, and I'm sad. I think here it's just a Serpentine Kavu. This card's good. It's not amazing. Fires of Yavimaya can be nice. I really like Hypnotic Cloud. Tidal Visionary, some people really like this, but I think I just want to take a monocolored card that is very solid in the format. 5 mana 4/4 is just an absolute chonker. So it's a pretty straightforward Serpentine for me. And the other thing about Hypnotic Cloud is, like, while this is good and while Bog Down is good, I don't want to be taking them like the first couple picks out of the pack necessarily. So yeah, 4/4, especially for 5 mana, is huge. Okay, I think here it's just a Razorfoot Griffin. I really like this card, but there's also a Pouncing Kavu and Banalish Lancer. Opt is a card that I like, but I've never taken. This card's really nice. I think the Razorfoot Griffin, a lot of people underrate this thing. Pouncing Kavu this card is pretty tempting, but it is double red, really, to get something that's worth a card out of the deal. And this is somewhat cheap. There's only one colored pip in it, so I think it's just a Razorfoot Griffin for me here. And in fact, there's this pack where I think none of these cards are good. I kind of want to take Lotus Guardian, actually. I've never put this card into my deck before, but just a 4/4 flyer seems like it's pretty enormous. And otherwise, we're looking at like Slimy Kavu, Thunderscape Apprentice, cards that I don't like particularly. Prohibit is also okay, so I think it's time to take Lotus Guardian. I think Tim said it's about as good as the whatever you call it, Zombie Boa. So yeah, I think I'll give it a try. This could be horrible. If this is really bad, then I'm gonna feel silly. But this is about right where I'd like to pick this card anyway. So we'll take it. And now I think I'm taking a Thornscape, passing a Recover. I like both of these cards, but we already have a green card and a white card, and tappers are just like the nuts. Like, these are just some of the best commons you can pick up in Invasion, so yeah, pretty happy with the Thornscape here. And ooh, Tower Drake and Dream Thrush. So these are both good. Yeah, we are looking to do some Bant action here. I think it's Dream Thrush. I do like Tower Drake, but ultimately I think it's somewhat replaceable and very similar to like Coastal Drake and other effects like that. Though when you do have like multiple sources of white mana in your deck, Tower Drake does get very good. I think Dream Thrush is still a little bit better. It also is gonna like randomly enable red mana for like a hasty Serpentine Kavu and stuff in our deck, so it's also just cheaper. Sparring Golem time. This is a card that I like. Yeah. So looking pretty good at the moment. We sort of have 2 cards in each color because we have a green-white card. And 2 colorless cards as well that I think are both playable. This gets a little bit interesting. Shackles versus Sunscape Apprentice versus Kavu Scout. I do like Kavu Scout. 3/2 for 3 is pretty good. Sunscape Apprentice I think is a bit on the weaker side. I think I'm willing to speculate on a Kavu Scout here, even though at the moment we're not planning on playing red. Shackles is really a card that you only want with like multiple tappers, I think. Sunscape is decent and it might be correct here, but I think that Kavu Scout could be more important by a decent amount. That could have been a mistake for sure. Okay, and then Spirit Weaver. Yeah, I think it seems like a pretty low risk speculation. Sunscape Apprentice, or whatever that guy's called, tends to go very late anyway. That was like a big part of my decision making there, because like you just see that guy come around a lot. But this is a nice deck for Spirit Weaver. And speaking of speculation, it's time for a Tidal Visionary. We can potentially end up doing some slingshot gaming with this deck. We could be Jeskai Slingshots. And here's an Opt as well, pretty late. So these are sort of our red cards, if you will. I've never gotten to draft Opt before in this format, so it's kind of nice that I get to now. And there's just nothing in this one. I guess I take this. I mean, I don't know. These cards just don't matter. Ooh, and we actually get a Shackles, which could be playable for us. Okay, and we'll just take this for signaling. I don't really care about either of these cards. Okay. Alright. Well, can't say no to a Lash Knife Barrier. I never have before. That's not true. I actually passed a Lash Knife in my first draft. I might have taken like a Magma Burst or something over it. I don't remember. But I don't think I was in white at the time. That was like part of the reason. So these don't really matter, and they can hang out in the sideboard. Oh, shoot. I deselected Lash Knife Barrier there and clicked Kavu Recluse. For a second, I almost dragged... Wow, if I dragged Kavu Recluse into my... If I dragged Kavu Recluse into my sideboard there, I would be so sad. Oh my god, imagine taking Kavu Recluse over Lash Knife Barrier. Okay, this pack is really poor, except for Silver Drake, thankfully. So we can just take that and move along. The Silver Drakes have been shy lately. People have been picking this card more often, I think. Like the last couple times I've tried to pick this card up, I just haven't gotten any. So it's pretty nice to get one now. Hunting Drake, notably better with Tidal Visionary in the deck already, but it's not like a reason to put Tidal Visionary in the deck. And also note that I am like sort of looking to jump ship on the green. Like Serpentine Kavu and Thornscape Apprentice are both quite good, but this pack is generally terrible for green, if I remember correctly. And like, yeah, if we can just end up Jeskai, we should have a better deck. Jeskai is just always a better deck though, so. Well, we might take a Treva's Charm here. Despite what I was just saying. Yeah, this card's good. It's Exile, or Order, really, from Order Chaos in pack 3. It's harder to cast, which is not ideal, but we are currently looking to be Bant, and there's just nothing for blue or white. Like Aurora Griffin is not very exciting. Confound is decent, but you can get these later usually. Gaia's Might is not a high priority pickup, and Stone Kavu. I mean, these cards are both green anyway, so. Treva's Charm it up. Ooh, some good ones here, and a Samite Pilgrim as well. Tough one now. Sawtooth Loon versus Samite Pilgrim. I don't think I'm allowed to take Stormscape Battle Mage. Note that Slay is in the pack, and that's a combo with our Tidal Visionary. Is this going to be the very rare... Yeah, the Tri-lands are sweet. I think this might be a very rare passing of the Samite Pilgrim for me. I think Sawtooth Loon is very good. Because you just play this and just churn through your deck. You just fix your mana, get rid of your bad cards. The only problem with this card is it does really drain your clock. Pilgrim's great, but there's a chance we would get a second one. I'm not 100% on this, but I'm going to try Sawtooth Loon over Pilgrim this time. Careful study with buyback, yeah, kinda, right? Oh wow, a Thornscape? Can I ever put red mana in this deck? Maybe I can. Otherwise I'm taking Hunting Drake. There's also a Slingshot Goblin here, which we did mention before. Problem is, if I take this, it really asks me to be 4 colors. But this card's very good. It doesn't get bounced by either of my gating creatures, which makes it a little bit awkward. I don't know what the right pick is here. Thornscape versus Hunting Drake versus Slingshot. I don't think it's Slingshot. But it also could be if I'm just straight Jeskai. Really tough one. I'm going to greed it and take Thornscape in case we get fixing. Oh, yeah, that's true with the Visionary. It's nice. Well, we do get a Slingshot anyway. We could also take an Alpha Kavu. Alpha Kavu's like totally fine, but I really want to be like what we could do here. We could be Jeskai splash green for Thornscape, Serpentine, other Thornscape, and Treva's Charm, which would be very reasonable, I think. Try to avoid having green be a main color. I mean, it's not really a splash, I guess, once I have 4 green cards in there, but I think it's okay to do this. Just take the highest ceiling cards every time. And now a Sisei's Ingenuity, which is going to be important with the Slingshot Goblin stuff, potentially. I don't know if I can ever get the other Slingshot Goblin. Otherwise, I mean, Gaia's Might could be a better pick. But we've seen other Gaia's Mights going around. Maybe this is bad. Maybe I'm... I could be going... But I'm trying to set myself up for the best pack 3, is the thing. I guess I'm going to stay Bant and take a Gaia's Might. If I already had double Slingshot, I would take Sisei's Ingenuity. But... Okay. And then now... I guess I take a Stone Kavu. We're looking to potentially just end up Bant here after all. Or I could... Maybe the most reasonable thing to do is just Bant splash red for a Thornscape Battle Mage. Maybe splash red for Slingshots post-board. And yeah, I think that's probably what I'm supposed to do. Amphibious Kavu now. I don't really care about Stormscape Familiar. This card can be pretty obnoxious, I think. But if I am Jeskai splashing green, then Kavu Recluse does help a lot. So maybe that's... Yeah, let's do a little bit more waffling here. Okay. Well, it's great in the right matchup, but yeah, I mean, it definitely can suck. Alright, Primal Growth. And let's, I guess, I don't know if Daring Leap really matters for us, but we can just take it. And another Gaia's Might could be pretty decent. I don't remember, oh, it was a Sisei's Ingenuity? Yeah, we're not getting another Slingshot. So we're supposed to be Bant based on the first 2 packs, but you never know what pack 3 is going to do. Green-blue cards are not particularly great, so... And we can take a Sleeping Potion here. Alright, so interesting stuff. We definitely got a little bit off course with straight-up Bant, but remember that pack 3 almost always has busted blue-red cards. The Thornscape Battle Mage pick was interesting, but pretty reasonable chance we end up splashing it. I guess here I just take a Coalition Honor Guard. This card's just very good. It'll make my deck no matter what. There's a lot of stuff here I'm planning on not playing, but we can worry about that later. Seems like an Honor Guard for me. Yeah. Ooh. Interesting. Like, I could take Raka Sanctuary. Or I could just take more Honor Guards. There's also a Reef Shaman in the pack. This card's pretty broken. I don't know how often we can have a white and a blue permanent in this deck. Raka's like really good. But I'm maybe ruining my mana by doing this. I think it's okay. We already have a lot of 4s and Honor Guard is just another one. This might be terrible. We don't actually have that many blue permanents, but we do have a bunch of white, and just pinging one thing I think is still good. Yeah, I don't think we're wheeling the Reef Shaman. I'm kind of hoping to either pick up another or pick up a Helionaut, but I've played 4-color blue-white before, so there's a chance we can make this one work. This pack is not very good for me. I don't think we're chromating here. I think we have to take Orum's Thunder probably. Passing not very much. I mean, this pack is just horrible for me. There's like actually Whirlpool Rider's almost okay with Silver Drake and Sawtooth Loon, but I think still not quite. There's a Gaia Skyfolk for the Bant deck. Also just an Urborg Elf and a Living Airship. All pretty reasonable. I can take Living Airship. I don't really want to take green cards in case I end up splashing green or something. Standard Bearer is okay. I think it's Airship here over the Standard Bearer. This is another blue permanent for the Raka Sanctuary as well, which is nice. But if interestingly, we could have made Sleeping Potion playable if we had taken double Honor Guard into Standard Bearer. And I guess it's always just Legionnaire. I could take Lay of the Land, but I think we're moving into typical Jeskai, just seeing if we can maybe greed a splash for green. Because our powerful green cards are all 1 pip each. We're looking at, I mean, we don't have to splash Stone Kavu, but these are the good ones. We don't have to play the Gaia's Mites. I don't even know where that guy went. Desolation Giant, is that even playable? Destroy all other... Oh, this card's actually really good. I thought this was the Destroy Lands one, but no, this is Destroy all other creatures. Yeah, this card's just good, I think. Yeah. Well, I guess we're getting rewarded. Yeah, obviously we might have some trouble casting it. But now we get to play like Kavu Scout and Kavu Recluse in this deck. Seda Sanctuary, I think, is looking interesting. Yeah, we're just ditching the green. Problem, like, we're one Helionaut or one, like, Reef Shaman short of having a pretty nice deck. Oh my god, we did it. We got the Reef Shaman. Oh, but there's another Raka Sanctuary. I think I have to take this. I'm pretty sure I have to take this, you guys. What do you guys think? Yeah. Okay, no Reef Shaman in this one. I think if the Reef Shaman's coming, it might be in the next one. I don't remember though. We might also be out of chances to find a Reef Shaman. I still think our deck is pretty strong. It just might also be unable to cast our spells. Yeah, it should not wheel. They didn't give it to us. Guess Kavu Glider here over the Bobcat. We can maybe just try to ditch the green. We might have a good enough deck for that. Speaking of, I guess I'll take a Squeeze Embrace. Yeah, I really wish we got the one Reef Shaman. I guess I'm taking this. But am I supposed to take it over another Raka Sanctuary wacky? I mean, maybe I am. I don't know. Raka Sanctuary is broken, though. Like, now I can maybe just play Jeskai. Technically, Squeeze Embrace could make it. I don't think we're ever playing a Sea Snid. Okay. Can we save this? Oh, why is this open on my phone? Whatever. My phone's just like... Yeah, Primal Growth, which is not wanting to be in green. I mean, that's the issue for me, at least. Okay. So let's look at the greedy build first. We could play Opt. It's probably good to play Opt. Maybe Desolation Giant doesn't like being in the same deck as the green cards. But I did say we're going to look at the greedy build here, so. Yeah. There's this, Trevo's Charm. We can sort of play all of these. So this is one deck. Serpentine Kavu, Thornscape, Thornscape. And leave this in the board. Maybe this deck doesn't play Desolation Giant. I don't think I can ever play 17 lands here. Maybe Lotus Guardian is bad somehow. I don't know. We'll just save this. And then we'll build a new one. Well, I don't know. I've never played with the card before. So then this deck is probably just way more reasonable. Yeah, this deck is just going to be better, I think, sadly. Whoops. Something like this, and then yeah, this is just better. It's so sad, guys. I really wanted to play the green cards. Squeeze a slingshot in there. Primal Growth? It's a out of 10 from me. Maybe this Lotus Guardian, I don't know. Okay, so we're at 20 cards right now. So I guess we're playing Shackles and Spirit Weaver in this build. Feels so strange to give up on the green. If we end up playing some really slow, grindy stuff, the green might be the way. I think the Spirit Weaver is better than Kavu Recluse. Yeah, this deck seems fine. It does, that's true. I think we have to play this deck. Okay, we're maybe looking at some 6/6/6 mana here. In fact, I think we are. Yeah, I'm just gonna 6/6/6 this. And nice, that's what the thing wants here too. We're going slightly higher on, like, we should be higher on white technically because we have 3 white cards here. But, like, Opt and Dream Thrush are pretty important, so anyway, whatever. Alright, well, we definitely have a fun deck to board into if we start 0-1 or anything, which is not really like my goal in life, but it's cool that it exists. Alright, we've got this beautiful Sneep to start things off. Maybe this deck is just great. Maybe I got too lost in the sauce with the green cards. Oh, opponent's missing land, by the way? Okay. It's not the most effective against a sparring golem. Though they do get to do some kind of popper combo here, so now all their spells are super cheap, including that one. I'm not going to play toward Desolation Giant Mattering. A little bit annoying that they have Coastal Drake versus my Kavu Glider. This also bricks that, which is not ideal. We're taking 3 in the air at the moment. Whoa, questing Feldegriff? Jeez, okay. Guess I'm losing? No, now I need to play toward the Desolation Giant, I guess. Which isn't super hard for me to do from this spot, so maybe we're okay. Oh no, I mistapped. Anyway. Yep. Just like one more guy, and then, yeah, just one more dude, and then give me a land here. That works. No, just give me a land. Give me a land. Land. Game is so easy. Alright, now we have this attack with both. Yeah, that's a good question, Wacky. Oh, they just take it? They just take it? Have my cake and eat it too? Boom. Kablam. Dude, Desolation Giant. I'm glad I took that card. We just killed 6 of their things. Yeah. And like, look, we're still doing it. Like, we have more cards in hand than them, and we have a Lash Knife in play. And 3/3 versus their 2/1. These each deal 1 to the Desolation Giant, so we have an attack here as well. And now we get to resolve a Lotus Guardian. Kind of popping off, you guys. Good to see you, by the way, Opa. Six mana base has never been beaten. Well, that does blow up the Lotus Guardian or something. I think we're still doing just fine though. Got your trophy. Yeah, makes sense. Throw away the cat. That works. And we just dump the hand here. I need to leave white mana up, I guess. I don't know if it matters. As I go to tap my white mana. Brilliant. Alright. I feel kind of bad for my opponent. This was pretty much the god draw from us. Now they can block here, sack, blow that up, but then we still just have multiple guys they can't really answer. Like they can trade here, Spirit Weaver for that. Yeah. That was indeed the god draw against the Feldegriff, which is very, very hard to beat for me. I don't know if I can beat that card, frankly, because I don't have any like tappers. That's like the best way to deal with it. I don't think that means I'm supposed to play green. I could Sleeping Potion it, but that feels very risky. I do have one Coalition Honor Guard. I guess I can Shackles it, actually. That's my best out. Other than the Desolation Giant. Yeah, we don't need the green cards necessarily. Their deck looks pretty solid. I mean, playing first is not something you want to do, but like, questing Feldegrif is... No, we won, Wacky. You should be able to see their record in the upper right. This hand's a little bit awkward. Classic, why didn't I put Samite Pilgrim in my pool instead of Sawtooth Loon situation? That's good, at least. Lash Knife Barrier is so awesome. Okay. Totally unreasonable card. Yeah, why does it draw a card? So now we're in slightly rough shape here, but it's nothing terrible. We're taking 4 a turn. I think this is better than putting a Shackles on this one, by the way. We get to attack for 2 probably, and then Shackles. Oh, they're going for it here. Let's see if they have a follow-up post-combat. Well, start with an attack. And then just go for a Silver Drake. Okay, they found their green mana. We might Desolation them here. Like, if they just play a Feldegrif, I'll just attack and then Desolation them. We need to kill that guy, so... And then we have a pretty good chance of it resolving. Here it is, yep. I'm not going to play around evasive action or whatever. I'll just accept my exchange, assuming this works. Actually, you know what I could do? I could get even greedier here. But I think I want to save the Repulse for the Desolation Giant, actually. So I think it's just going to be best to attack. Also, this is really good because if they fly the Feldegrif... Yeah, exactly. I was just thinking about that. If they fly the Feldegrif, then we don't have to worry about evasive action anymore. And I get a card out of the deal? Please go for it. Please, please, please. Nice. This is even better than getting 3 damage, because now we know our thing is resolving and we still sweep their board. Yeah. That's a pretty rough one for the opponent. What does this do? Oh, okay. Okay. They've played some random things. I think I want to get an Honor Guard down and just hold up Repulse. Yeah. Do nothings are real for sure. And then we just like Sawtooth Loon. Sculpt the perfect hand. Oh, they have to like click a million times to do stuff here. I don't really care about the unicorn here. Sure. I still don't have good multi-blocks. The Legionnaire, you love to see it. I think, yeah, let's just attack first and then we're just gonna loon and play Legionnaire, I think. I don't know, this seems like one of those spots where it's like kind of impossible to lose. I guess they could have route. Let's play this though. This, I guess. I don't know, I'm not really playing around route. This one. Or wait, maybe I messed this up actually. Yeah, I did want to hold up Repulse. Oh well, whatever, get rid of these. Now that I've chosen this line, I guess I should just play the Legionnaire though. I don't know, Route is like one of the only cards that kills me anyway. Maybe I'm just supposed to pass. No, let's just do this and kill the Unicorn. We keep the Lash Knife Barrier. Yeah, this seems best. Cool. Oh man, opponent's going deep. Yeah. I think so, at least. I think here, this time I think it is just Seda Sanctuary plus hold up Repulse. So I think now we're in a spot where nothing bad can happen ever. Maybe if they have like Tranquility. This could have been poor. So I give them outs to like have a Coalition Honor Guard of their own here or something. Yeah, I guess they do have their own enchantments, huh? That's funny. Okay, do this. Don't need this land. Get a Sparring Golem down. They don't have, well, I guess I just play a flyer. They can't, like, they can bounce off the Desolation Giant. Maybe this one's the only one that's supposed to go in for that reason. I don't know if it really matters. Sure. Yeah, let's just play Living Airship. This is like a pretty absurd position. It's just like the ultimate chokehold. This is not what I'm trying to do when I play this format. Like I'm not going into the format expressly for the purpose of like locking my opponent out of the game. I'm going into the format because I want to draft cool 3-color decks where I draw first and play 18 lands, and like maybe I open a dragon, pack one, pick one or something, you know? Or maybe I learn how good Desolation Giant is. I'm not trying to like put my opponent in a spot where they can't take any game actions. That's just happening incidentally. Yeah. Now we're in this spot. I don't even know what to get rid of. I guess it's Drain Thrush. Actually, Raka Sanctuary is looking pretty bad here. doesn't really accomplish a lot. I guess now I play the Sparring Golem. We are now playing into route a bit more than before, but I don't think it really matters. The important thing is we still have our Wrath guy. I don't know. The opponent is in a world of hurt. They can't even attack with Galena's Knight, which is like part of the reason that I played the Sparring Golem. Yeah. Alright. Well, no green cards, but good start here. Sand looks fine. I appreciate that my opponent chose to play first. Every time somebody plays first in this format, like whatever the opposite of an angel getting its wings is, it's like an angel dies, or I don't know, something. I think maybe a better way of putting it would be old magic boomers cry out in pain. Something like that. It's the, like, Walt Whitman. Yeah, but, like, so far that hasn't really been a thing that I've seen from almost anyone. Whoa, okay, well this is not good. We will pitch a Slingshot Goblin. It's not looking very good. And what else? Frankly, not sure what I'm supposed to get rid of. Silver Drake is looking very slow, and we have no blue mana for it, so I could do that. Feels a little bit short-sighted. Maybe it's okay. That was pretty bad, though, just the turn 2 Mind Rot. But imagine if they did that when they were on the draw. Yeesh. Okay. Well, that's good at least. At some point we get to Shackles this. Not yet. Ideally, yeah. Ideally we attack and then they prevent a damage and we get to Shackle it. See if they have like a Living Airship or... Oh my god, they have really good cards in their deck. Thank goodness they played first, but still. So we now have to kill this, kind of. They don't have a block here, at least. I think we're going to lose this one, folks. Their card quality is absurd. Like, these cards are both first picks. And they Mind Rotted me already. So we attack with this. They have to take it. We play a Razorfoot Griffin. They're going to ping me, apparently. I might be looking to, like, 2-for-1 myself with Orm's Thunder to kill this thing or something. This is mana value, of course. Well, but then they're also playing Maggot Carrier. That's interesting. The plot thickens. But they have double white up now. Oh, that's a good draw. Yeah, if they play something Weaken Thunder and if they don't have double white up, then I think we're doing okay. They're just going to take it and ping me. We're drawing pretty hot, but man, it's not looking great. Wish I could go back in time and put Silver Drake in my hand, take out this Kavu Glider. But we didn't know that they were going to do this to us. I think Maggot Carrier is really bad. I think it's very, very unusual that you want to put it in your deck. They get to drain me here with the Stormscape Master. So I think I just cash in my Orum's Thunder. Yeah, I think I just cash in the Orum's Thunder here, end of turn. Sack my Sparring Golem, kill the guy. Just go for a Death Bomb. If they have a bounce spell or a counter, I'm pretty much toast. Yeah, where's the arena prompt for that one? Okay, we're doing a little bit better after killing that, but still not looking great. You can Shackles this. This is not looking good. Oh, I missed some attacks with the Sparring Golem. I forgot that it was colorless and that it could attack. That might have even been really bad. I don't know how many attacks I missed with this thing, but I certainly missed at least an attack or two. Okay, they have that. I guess I can Shackles that instead. And then we're just winning the race. But if they main phase it like that, it's really tempting to just go for it right away. I think I just hit the Duskwalker. I don't know how many attacks I missed with the Sparring Golem, but I'm already a little bit annoyed with myself because of that. Just do this, and then we have to bounce up. Or the return, really, not a bounce. They have one card in hand. Sinister Strength. Very interesting. Okay. That might be really bad for me here. They didn't attack with their Shackled creature, and they're main phasing the Samite Archer pings, which is very confusing. They're in a bit of trouble now, actually. Probably. Do I die? No, I don't die. I think I'm losing at the moment. Yeah, I'm pretty sure whichever attacks I missed with the Sparring Golem thing are going to cost me here. So now we play this. And they drew a spell. I mean, that spell is not a huge problem, actually, because my cards don't really do anything. They did this, which was a pretty big mistake on their part. They needed to prevent a damage, so I wouldn't be able to trade. Because now, yeah, now they lose. So now I block, and then these trade. We go to 5, they die. Yeah, somehow they're just main phasing the Samite Archer, and it's going to cost them. I should lose this game, though. Like, if they just played it slightly better, I lose. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's interesting. The Sparring Golem attacks, I just blanked on it being colorless versus the Stormscape Master. That was pretty poor. Okay, I think we're running it back. They have some really good cards and they have some really bad cards, so. Yeah, they do wacky. I'm going to keep this, but it's on the weaker side for sure. All right, thanks, Kiefer. Appreciate it, and thanks for tuning in. I guess now we play this in case we draw the Legionnaire. Okay, Samite Pilgrim, good card for sure. We might not be able to beat a Samite Pilgrim here, actually. Well, Kavu Scout's good. Just hope they go for like Sinister Strength here. Another Maggot Carrier, okay. Sure. Spells, please? Obviously got greedy with keeping a 5-lander, but yeah, that's good. I think it's fine to just play this over playing the Sparring Golem. Actually, which one do I want to play? Does it matter? Does this one attack better? It does attack pretty well. I think I just play the Kavu Scout. This could be incorrect. I like double yielded at the same time and only one of them went through. I don't know if that's good or bad. Anyway, we get to screw them a bit here, hopefully. And then they have nothing. Should be totally fine for me too. We can trade this for 2 Maggot Carriers, or we can just hit them for 3. Play a Sparring Golem. Upkeep this Dream Thrush. We're looking good at the moment. Obviously they're mana screwed. Hopefully we're helping with that a little bit. The Raka Sanctuary. Don't mind if I do. So that should be pretty game winning. I think I just send in this. I could send in both. Let's send in both, I guess. Yep, that's fine. It is a punish for how I've chosen to do this. Yeah, it's actually better if I... Anyway, whatever. Alright, just do this. They don't even go for the Samite. If they prevent 2 damage to the first one, then they could save the second one, but they can't prevent 2 because of the Dream Thrush. But if they did that, then now they would have white mana on their turn, so they still didn't quite go for the right option there. And now I'm just going to play Raka Sanctuary without playing the Spirit Weaver, because if I have to, I'll deal 1 damage to my Aspiring Golem. I don't want to... Anyway, yeah. But we do get to kill the Samite Healer here. Unless they find another plains or an island or something. For the same reason that we get to put them to 1 land there. And then if they find something else and cast another spell, then Urborg Phantom. Well, I will just kill that, I guess. Does it matter? Does this say combat damage? It does say combat. I guess I'll kill Samite Pilgrim. Well, but I keep my life total high by killing this. That guy can't block either. I think they're pretty not alive here. No, and they don't even try to save it. They're making some very odd choices here. Okay, cool. Alright, so somehow we're 2-0-4-0. Okay, we get this hand, which looks fine. And I'm glad they let us draw first again. Well, I do want to win. It's just that they're not letting me do so in a very nice way. I also like Slingshot Goblin versus whatever they have here. Classic blue-red mirror. Gonna eventually need planes, but we do have 6 in the deck. We have a Dream Thrush as well. Okay. Slingshot Goblin face off. I think I just play my Kavu Scout here, because I'm happier to trade that in combat. They could destroy me with like a mid-combat Shimmering Mirage or something, but that's pretty unlikely, I think. Trenchworm, okay. Fortunately that doesn't matter very much. Would like to find planes though. Nice. I could just resolve a Lash Knife barrier. That seems pretty good. Trying to figure out if there's anything else I'd rather do. Like we want to set up a trade here. I'm a little bit worried about this killing this, because like any 1 damage, like if they have Mountain Zap plus Slingshot, then I'm pretty sad. So yeah, let's just play a Lash Knife, and then we're a lot safer against all that shenanigans, and we draw a card as well. It's nice to resolve this, and Grixis can't deal with enchantments really. I mean, they can bounce it, but that's it, so. Okay, we find a plains, not bad. Just kind of want to get a Seda Sanctuary going. See if they have a Harpy or something here. Oh, maybe they're going to attack first. I will block. Okay. Opponent, I mean, they are playing Grixis, so they might have a pretty good deck. They're offering me this trade, which we take this. For sure. Are they going to Shimmering Mirage me here? Okay, that's totally fine. And the Raka Sanctuary. I think I just play a Living Airship. They could have like an exclude here, which would be pretty awkward for me, but I need to maximize my chances of double spelling next turn. And like if we just draw a land, we can go double Sanctuary next turn, which is unbeatable. We have to take 3 damage from the Trenchworm because of the Slingshot, even with the Lash Knife. Okay. They're gonna Lightning Dart this. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we do take some damage, but if we just find a land, then we get into a pretty ridiculous board state. I might I could still lose here, frankly, but we'll see what happens. It'll depend how aggressive their draw is. That guy doesn't matter. Yeah, now we just get to go for it all. Yeah, and they're just F6'd. So the time has come. We're just gonna boop your snoot until the game ends. Like, we take some damage here, we shackles the slingshot after they alpha, Trenchworm dies. Nightscape is whatever as well. Honor Guard's good. Let's just pitch a Spirit Weaver. If I just play this, take 2 damage, seems good. This could be worse than doing something else, but I think it's fine. Can't really kill this guy with damage, so they sort of need like a terminate kind of thing. Even then, we're really just all set, I think. Though maybe Shackles was just better or safer. I think this was probably a bit better, honestly, just Shackles. The line I took was a little greedy. Nice thing about the Nightscape is the Raka can just shoot this forever. Just have to regen it forever, or it's gonna die. But I think my play was a bit off there. They're gonna lightning dart me again or something. I guess it doesn't work this time. What can they have for blue-red? Like, not a whole lot. Additional cost as well. What is this? I don't really know what this is. Oh, it's Arctic Merfolk? Yeah, they have an Arctic Merfolk in hand. Oh, whoa. That's really bad for me, actually. But I think we're still winning, thankfully. We don't have very much life after this, but... Actually, maybe I'm dead. Are we dead? I think we're okay. Shoot this. They have to regen. We have Repulse, which should keep me pretty safe. I think here we just need to go for Slingshot Goblin to trade with their Shivan Zombie and Shackles on their guy. And then as long as they don't have anything, they can't actually trade with this anyway. I said it was a trade, but it's not. So as long as this works, we should be okay. We can't beat, like, if they have anything right now, then we die, but as long as they don't, we win. They top decked. They're gonna like death bomb me, we're gonna lose. They're gonna magma burst me. I don't think I threw this necessarily. I don't know. Could they please just have drawn a land instead of whatever this is that's gonna kill me? Smoldering Tar. Wow, that'll do it. Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal, but we can lose a game here and there. It's allowed for sure. We can potentially lose to this deck as well. Like, their cards are pretty good. The only question I have going back is whether we play around Rushing River better with the Shackles play. Oh, thanks Brotman. Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. Yeah, maybe double spelling could have helped. We're down a game in the finals, Key4, unfortunately. We had the lock with double Sanctuary Lash Knife. I mean, Lash Knife is, I guess it's just a white permanent, but yeah, unfortunately they got me there. I don't know, I still think we're favored. They're playing like Star Compass, which is okay. It's not great. Yeah, I think we're favored. I'll just try again. They could definitely beat me though. Their deck is good. We will say no to playing first. This hand's a keep, but it's a bit of a weird one. We actually want to hold the opt for a bit, unless we're trying to play Spark Weaver right on turn 2. Or whatever this is, Spirit Weaver. Well, yeah, now we definitely want to hold the opt. And in a minute I can talk about why we want to hold the opt. Well, that's a great reason. We didn't know what we were looking for before, and now we have a much better idea. It's like double red is looking excellent if we can find that. They're just going to crack their Moraine and get a mountain here. That's fine. So presumably they have... I could draw a Dream Thrush, so I should opt main phase here. Yeah. But the unfortunate thing is pretty reasonable chance that they have Slingshot Goblin in hand because they haven't played anything. So they presumably have some red cards. Right, yeah. Thinking about turn 1 lands in this format, it's pretty easy to screw it up if you don't think about it. Honor Guard is good enough to take. I have a Trench Worm. Okay. We have an Honor Guard. And just pass. I think we're behind by a bit right now. We played a card that doesn't do very much. And we know they have like Lightning Dart and stuff that could just kill this for 2 mana. We also are priced into blocking here, which means that... Oh, green mana. Plot thickens. Hey Chris, good to see you. Lightning Dart, yep. And now, presumably Trench Worm comes in. Thanks, yeah, I appreciate it. At the moment we're losing our finals, but we're not losing by very much right now. We're just a bit behind. Ooh, Lash Knife Barrier. So I think the play here is just Razorfoot Griffin. Like attack for 2, play Razorfoot Griffin, and then next turn we can go for 2 3-mana enchantments. The speech bubble emotes are really funny. Let's see if they just like exclude this or something. Okay, they let it go. Opt to their own. Nice. Not going to pay attention to what they did with opt. I could, I don't know, I don't think it really tells me anything. Okay. This happens. We do get a little bit wrecked by Rushing River here when we go for double spelling, but ultimately I think it's okay. Unless they give me a good reason not to. What is this? Minotaur Illusionist, that's a good one. Yeah, we definitely just want to hit the Trench Worm. Interesting. So Seda Sanctuary currently does nothing. Let's play Lash Knife first. We do find the red mana. Mountain shackles the tapped guy. Hit you for 2. Seda Sanctuary is currently not doing very much. Desolation Giant could be really sick and it could kill them randomly. The Spirit Weaver has been garbage. It's dealt them like 2 damage or something. Maybe it dealt them 4, I don't really know. They attack, presumably. It's like pretty free to attack. Shivan Zombie, okay. Getting to a point where I would just pop off the Desolation Giant if we can resolve that. Raka Sanctuary now, actually, very interesting. Let's see if it resolves, for starters. I should have played land to play around evasive action. That was pretty loose. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what my play is here. Do I have a double block on this? Because this can deal... I think we do have a double block at the moment. Like, I give them a little bit of equity, but I just want to keep my life total high. I don't want to try to race. Yeah, we can definitely get wrecked if something goes wrong. Okay, see you later, Key4. Yeah, I think we go for a double block. Okay, they're gonna dig. Perhaps was supposed to try to get the double block going last turn, but I think after this it's really good, because now if we hit Mountain... Oh, it is a little bit awkward that I held up the... Actually, we can potentially bounce Shackles here. It's a little bit strange, but that means that actually it's potentially really good to bounce Shackles. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I wish I knew what was on top of my library. I don't think the double block is going to work out for me. I imagine they're going to have something that disrupts it. Pretty sure this is what I'm supposed to be doing here, though. Attack with both. Are they not going to send in both? Yeah. Yeah. In theory, we only lose our Razorfoot here. If they don't even change the ordering of blockers, then that's very bad for me. Okay, I wonder if I was supposed to double block before. I think it's best now. They have 4 cards in hand, like, yeah, pretty reasonable chance they just have something that blows me out here, a little bit at least. But then that means maybe I have another card to loot away to the Raka, something like that. Rushing River kicked, perhaps. They just like bounce one of my guys and bounce the Raka Sanctuary, and then I'm losing. Could be. Bouncing the Raka is horrible because I don't get my loot on the Seda anymore. So I really need it not to bounce the Raka, but I have a feeling they're going to Rushing River bounce this and the Raka. I think I'm losing here. Needed to try to double block before. Oh, they go for this. It's not good for me, but I think this is okay. They're putting Lash Knife Barrier in my hand, which is not necessarily where they want it to be. Okay. Now we're in great shape. Oh, they didn't play anything. Do they have a counterspell? This is very strange, actually, from them. I draw a Lotus Guardian. I think I just play my guys. So we can start with this to play around evasive action. Very strange play from them. It's so much better to bounce the Raka, I think, than what they did, because now they give me an extra card if this works. Yeah, I think the opponent goofed that one a little bit. We're going to hold Mountain in hand. They could like Hypnotic Cloud me, but we can actually return Shackles in that event, so... I think the opponent messed up. Yeah. I mean, we'll see what they have here, of course, but yeah. So now we just return Shackles. Obviously, we're not going to miss that. And then we can actually play Desolation Giant out, and it lives because of Lash Knife Barrier, even through the Raka, which is kind of funny. Kind of want them to play one more thing. They could be holding up like an Exclude. Exclude my Lotus Guardian, perhaps. But we should be winning this game, and I thought we were losing before. Yeah, if they just play some random guy, I'm just gonna Desolation Giant them here. Don't need double Mountain here. Seems really hard for them to beat this. Or anyone, for that matter. This isn't that good, because it only kills a Dream Thrush. They should bounce their Cavern Harpy, and they do. But now they can't play any creatures, is the thing. So, that's the good news. The good news is they are no longer allowed to participate. It doesn't say opponent controls. Yeah, okay, easy. If it did, then I would feel pretty dumb. It's like a pretty spewy Desolation Giant, but at the same time, like, how do they ever come back? Now we have a clock. They have no board. Let's play some like big old Kavu guy here, perhaps. I hope they don't mind rot me. Or Borg Uprising. That's acceptable. Now we should be winning this one pretty handily. It's like, Silver Drake. We can't play it. I guess I'm allowed to pitch it. I don't really know. Okay, now we're going to pitch land next turn. Whoops, let's not overtap for no reason. Alright. The old Jeskai control. And as long as we can get there in game 3, then we should be okay. But that's kind of asking a lot. They might draw first, which could put us in worse shape. Still don't know what the green mana is for. If they Hypnotic Cloud me, maybe I can lose. Though, honestly, that would be pretty tough. Yeah, okay, cool. Game 3. Sanctuary Lockdown. Isn't that a card? Oh, we did it. Sanctuary Lockdown. Alright. Yeah, we just kind of have to go for this and hope it works. There's not really another way to do it. Please play first, opponent. Please give me that extra little bit of equity. I could take out Spirit Weaver. Card's pretty bad, but I think it's best to keep it in. Okay. This is currently looking really good. If they interact with my Dream Thrush, I can certainly lose. Opponent mulligans on the play, so they're down 2 cards. Play this. Remember, we can draw the Legionnaire. Shivan Zombie, probably. Yep. Card's pretty annoying. Okay. Dream Thrush, which looks like it matters, but actually doesn't. I'm just try to trade a Kavu Glider for this guy. Don't think their deck necessarily does a ton with blue mana. Wonder if they're thinking about a Lightning Dart here. Sure. Well, apparently they can do stuff with blue mana, but as long as it's at instant speed. I guess I could have hit a land there to make them only dig through 2 cards, but I don't know if... Maybe that was better, actually. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. We're just going to do this, and... I think my plan originally was to try to take them off Trenchworm turn 3. Just give them Island. Or whoops, I said turn 3, but I meant turn 4. Closing in on number 11 here, folks, potentially. I mean, we'll see what they have. If they have like a Jilt, maybe I lose. That's decent. I don't think it's great, though, frankly. We're just going to replay this, try to trade again. We can't kill this with Raka Sanctuary very easily. We would need 2 things. Yeah, I think it's just best to... Yeah, just try to trade. And now that they have double red, we're just going to turn their thing into a mountain. We're way up on time here as well, for whatever that's worth. And they hit another mountain, so... This is looking like it's... But Minotaur here? Yeah, Minotaur is annoying. You get punished, perhaps, for posing the wrong color. How do I kill this? Guess I have to start by playing Razorfoot Griffin here. I don't think I'm allowed to go for a double block. I think we just do this and pass. They have to have some black cards in hand. At this point, we actually are incentivized to take the damage from the Shivan Zombie because we have Raka Sanctuary coming, but they don't know that. But they still go for this attack. I can lose pretty hard to a bounce spell. Oh yes, please leave this back. This is perfect. Leave this back, please. If they're like, they could be like next leveling me and trying to like trick me into this by leaving this back, but I'm still, now that they've done this, I will snap off a double block if they give me the opportunity. Yeah, happy to take 2 damage here though. And then Mountain, Raka. Guess, I don't know, there's no like remand in this format, whatever. Let's do this. And just pass. I wonder if they're going to Illusionist shoot the Dream Thrush. If they were going to do that, they should have attacked though. But here we're just supposed to pass. Or wait. Maybe, well, the Razorfoot Griffin is holding this thing back. Yeah, Shroud could be awkward, that's true. Let's see, I think they're killing the Dream Thrush here, perhaps. I guess they do turn off my Raka Sanctuary, maybe I shouldn't be that excited. I think this is a great exchange for me though. If they go for this. Yeah, okay, we successfully screwed them off black. Now we're going to find out whether it matters. I think that's very good for me though. Don't know what this is. I'm guessing it's not very good for me. Probably terrible even. Yeah, that's very bad. I can't do anything about it. Kind of want to see them play Smoldering Tar here. But then just somehow not. I mean, maybe they wouldn't fire it off. I don't really know. There's an opt. Oh, I guess I can't kill the Shivan Zombie with the Smoldering Tar. Oh, do they actually have that? That's exactly what they have? Interesting. So now that they're not here... Whoops. Can I... There we go. I think I just fire off this Orm's Thunder end of turn. Just reread this again. 4 damage to a thing. Activate only as a sorcery. A little bit odd to use it like this, but I think just using my mana is going to be good. Okay, Living Airship, that seems great. Pay like this. Finally get to attack. Currently looking okay. Depends what their cards in hand are, though, of course. I think it was good to fire off the Orm's Thunder, because like now we got to get a Living Airship in play. This guy might just be dead. Bog down. Not ideal. Not the literal worst for me. It depends what kind of action they have left. We have really good cards in our deck, so it's important that we always can draw those. I shouldn't always yield to this, actually, but whatever. Okay. Keep the mountain in hand in case we draw a Seda. Want to keep life totals high if possible, so we don't want to trade damage. We're just going to send in the airship, leave back the Kavu. This is because they're more incentivized to kill the airship. So if they draw like a lightning dart, for instance, crack the moraine, that works. Grab a swamp. What can they have for double black? If they have, oh, they can get a forest. I still don't know what their green cards are, so they could have something terrifying for me here. Red, red, green. This could be very bad. Slingshot Goblin. It's not ideal. Not the literal worst either. Just need to like draw anything here. This was probably the wrong one to ping for the record. Draw this plains. I guess I'm supposed to play it. It's just extra toughness pumps on the Kavu Glider. It could matter. Which does now get to hold back both of their guys. Pretty intense game. Like, it's not going anywhere fast, but very even right now. I guess I don't need this upkeep stop. Okay. Why couldn't they have mind rotted me when I had 2 lands in hand, you know? Let's continue to go for this. Try to leave myself in good shape against Rushing River. Just like any white permanent. Like what if we drew a Coalition Honor Guard or something? I hope, just please have a discard spell here. They're gonna lightning dart me, I think. No, they're gonna Rager. Well, that's very good too. This is looking rough. I need to draw spells or I'm gonna lose. I guess I can always draw my Wrath guy. We're getting to a point where I might not be able to attack with the living airship though, if I want to play around stuff correctly. I guess maybe that's not true. So they can, shoot. This land I think kills me, honestly. Just play a plains for the glider, but we always get wrecked here by Rushing River end of turn, so I might as well attack for 2. I think I'm losing. Just drawn too many lands. I can still find like Lotus Guardian, I can find my Desolation Giant. I have good draws, but after drawing so many lands, this is why we needed the 2/2 flyer. I guess the Bog Down killed me. We're not stone dead, but like, we're not alive either. Trenchworm, okay. Yeah, now we probably have to leave our stuff back. I mean, I don't quite have a 2-turn clock. I really need to draw a spell. This is probably the most, like this draw step I think could decide the game. Really need to draw a spell here. Do I have any burn in my deck? Yeah, maybe I draw the Goblin Legionnaire and I pop it off on the Trenchworm. This is stupid. I'm gonna die here. I have to go for this attack though. I have to Well, do I? Because the card that beats me is Rushing River. I think I lose, guys. What a bummer. What if I try to kill them in 2 turns and top deck a burn spell? I don't have any burn spells. Yeah. I think it's just... I think I have to go for the same play. I think I'm toast here, though, honestly. I don't think I can get out of this. It's too easy for them to have the Rushing River. They've been holding up mana the whole game. We have to top deck Desolation Giant, kind of. Here they go, Rushing River. No? Okay, well that's a start. These lands have been so insanely brutal, though. I swear I didn't put this many lands in my deck. Yeah, they have to go for this attack. We'll kill this. They do die if they have nothing and I top deck Goblin Legionnaire. Or wait, that's not even true. So they're at 7. I need to top deck here, though. I can't mess around to draw more stupid lands. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lands. Urborg Uprising. They already cast that this game. Yeah, that's what they have. I have to draw a spell or I just lose. I might even lose with a spell here. Please, just any kind of action at all. Yeah. Just please give me a spell. Come on. Just a Lash Knife Barrier into something else. Okay, Kavu Scout. Does that help? If I play this and attack with both, I die. So in that sense, it doesn't help. Yeah, 3 mana 3/2 is like almost good. Play a land. Now we can top deck Goblin Legionnaire if they let me live a turn here. I mean, we're like almost alive. A little. But they can go Minotaur, shoot the Kavu Scout. They can just Rushing River me. Please don't Rushing River me. No, we're dead. Oh, wait. Okay, Illusionist means we're maybe alive. Especially if they... Come on, spell. Please. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Don't activate the Illusionist. Whoa, they didn't activate the Illusionist. The opponent's throwing here. Wait, what? I did not click that there. Stupid client is super laggy. Can I block in the correct place, please? I'm seriously gonna... Okay, there we go. For a second I thought I was gonna lose because it wouldn't let me block. We can lose for other reasons instead. They can't kill this in response, which seems to be what they're thinking about. Gotcha, we flooded so hard you can't even kill our guy. And then we're maybe okay in this spot, like almost. We still have to top deck. Slingshot Goblin. Please. Please give me a spell. Please give me a spell. That's decent. We have to attack with the living airship. They're just gonna rushing river me though. Here it comes. Here comes the river. Okay, I don't know what this is. 5-drop. Can't beat anything here. Like literally anything that's not just a summoning sick ground creep. Well, okay. Now we have 2 lethal threats, but now they have 2 draws of the rushing river. Shoot, they're gonna kill me at 1 life? Wow. Well, well played if they have it. Well, mostly. I don't know about the Minotaur Illusionist play. I think that was not correct. They're not firing it off. Did we get there? Or are we dead? I think they might have scooped. Oh my god. Oh my god. How the hell did we win that one, you guys? We literally drew at least 11 lands. Yeah, I guess we're on 3 in a row again, huh? 1934 rating. We're getting there. Who the hell is that guy on top? Let's go. Let's freaking go.